years. Evil has worn many faces, but now it's time for evil to face the rage of a hero.
Legend has it that Van Helsing can save us from this curse.
Van Helsing?
Van Helsing.
Did you say Van Helsing?
No, I didn't say Van Helsing. I said Stan Helsing. I work at a video store. Yeah, we carry porn. Schindler's Fist. How Stella got her 2-pack. 6 degrees of penetration. You're welcome, Grandma.
On Halloween night, the 6 biggest movie monsters of all time will finally meet their match.
Are you kidding me? Listen. You guys hear that?
One of the guys who brought you Scary Movie
They are the brides of Dracula.
I hope he's out of town on business.
comes the scariest,
His scent leads to this store.
Chop you and your friends into pieces.
funniest,
Can you say that slap?
sexiest, boogiest,
Man, this whole town is dead.
Maybe this is like the Sixth Sense and we're the ones who are really dead. Huh?
film of all time.
You know what I'm thinking?
Fantasy sequence?
Anything you need to get off your mind?
I think that one has a double meaning.
Touch your body, let me touch your body, rub it real good. I like your frame, honey. Let's have a freak party. I know you like it, naughty.
Oh no, you're so sick.
Rub it real good. Let me use my hands.
Stan!
Sorry? Do you take debit cards?
Evil has a new name to fear.
I'm tired of waiting to be slaughtered.
Jimmy, you're a bully! Ah, stop! Let's get him!
Stan Helsing.
Stan! Stan, are you okay?
Are you wearing any underwear?
Yep, he's fine.
Oh. Freak.
And what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Gore and More. I am your host, the Fluff Master Supreme, Mr. Big Johnny D, and I apologize for the beginning. We are not reviewing Stay Alive again. We are reviewing 2009 Stan Helsing. Oh, man. But first and foremost, let me introduce my illustrious co-host. I'll start it right next to me. We have from down south, the host with the ghost, Mr. Lord Scuba Steve Vasquez.
What's going on, baby?
Yeah. And downtown there, we got our killing machine himself, Mr. Bobby Amone.
Hi, everybody.
And bring it around to the most delicious, we got the Dark Lord of Knowledge, Mr. Chad Daddy Chrisman.
What's up, bitches?
Oh, man. Welcome, everybody. It is August 30th, 2021, and we are talking 2009 Stan Helsing. But before we jump into that, we do a little slice of life. So, Scuba, how you been, buddy?
I've been good, man. This week was a great week. For the most part, I am a little congested. I did have a COVID scare last week. Thought that I was coming down with the sickness again. And luckily for me, it was not. It was just a really bad sinus infection. We had that Saharan dust come in, and the fact that, we're mandated to wear the masks at work again. So it just really messed with my allergies and got me congested. I got this really bad nasal infection that just screwed with me. So I took a day off from work and went to go see the doctor, and I had already been tested. And so my test results had come back on Friday that it wasn't the Rona. So I was real excited that, that didn't happen. But other than that, I just worked, this weekend and hung out at the bar and had a little fun and did my thing, man. So what about you, Bobby?
Well, I am just now finally fully getting over my throat infection, so everything finally finished up. But with the weather, my congestion is just allergy related now, unfortunately. But this past weekend, actually yesterday, I went to a little show in Gettysburg called Creature Feature to go check that out for the first time.
Nice.
And it was a good little show. It was nice to go to a show after a year of not doing it. So I just went on Sunday with a couple of friends of mine, and we just went and checked it out. It's a good little show. I got myself an extra Turbo Man doll.
Yeah.
Nice.
I had to, and it looks nice. It's very
No creases?
Beautiful. Nothing. It's a beautiful box. I want to get Turbo Man wrapping paper, but that's for Christmas. And just open it on Christmas morning and be like, finally a Turbo Man after all this.
That's awesome. Uh-oh.
I'm here to talk about this.
Not much, buddy. Just been working on the house. It's been a long week at work, the end of the month rush, and then trying to get stuff done at the house. We did get the kitchen pretty much all entirely drywalled, and it's really funny because I didn't have a before picture to send you guys, but before the drywall was up, it's like it looks like a decent kitchen. Then you put the drywall up, and it's like this kitchen's fucking huge.
Yeah, buddy.
So we're gonna have a nice big kitchen. We've still got, let's see, living room, dining room, and then the addition to do. After that, the drywall will all be up, and then we can start painting and doing the floors.
Did you get them walls cleared out? I saw you had some varmints in there.
Ooh,
hiding in them.
Oh,
inside joke for the
inside joke. It took a while for it to hit. I had to do something. I was like, okay, this is too great of an opportunity.
I saw that on my phone, and the brightness wasn't up very big, and I had to zoom in real close, and like, oh,
I know, I did it too. I was like, oh,
that was really good. Varmints in the walls.
God bless her.
But yeah, aside from that, not much new. Yes, I actually started playing the Elder Scrolls Online for the first time. It's not bad.
Wow.
I played it when it first came out, and I want to say I played for a few months, and then it just I kind of fell off. I still have it on my Xbox. I just haven't played it in a while.
Yeah, I'm just playing it just to really kill some time until I get a new game. I'm debating. It doesn't get the best reviews, but I'm really debating getting that Aliens Operation Fireteam, wherever the fuck.
Dude, it's only $40.
Yeah. I know.
Only $40. Like,
it's not a player versus player as much as it's a team co-op game. So I might enjoy it more.
It's Colonial Marine gears, dude. Like full out.
Yeah. I think I'll enjoy it. So I think I'm going to go out and get it maybe this weekend if I get a chance.
Ooh, very nice.
But I'll tell you what, though, I started playing Elder Scrolls, and I was surprised at the fucking people that they have doing voices in this game.
Dude, the voice acting list is ridiculous.
Yeah, like Kate Beckinsale is in it.
Baby.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, you got to figure the video game industry is essentially just almost as if it's not as big, I would say, as the movie industry. Yeah,
it's getting there though.
But it's fucking right there, dude. It's on the ass. You know what I mean? Yes, Bobby, you are.
I'm working on it.
That's okay.
I kept popping up on me too. I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, that's it. That's about all that's been going on. How about you, Big Johnny D?
Oh, well, let's see. Took the kiddo to the movies. Wasn't anything for the wife or I, but unfortunately, or fortunately for her, we saw the Paw Patrol movie.
Oh, yay!
Yeah. Whatever. You know what? They never got rid of Chase as a cop. That's all I'm going to fucking say. So fucking nice. That being said, I celebrated my nephew's 6th birthday on Sunday, so that was pretty sweet. Got to talk to some of the wife's family that we haven't seen since prior to Christmas. So that was kind of nice. And then other than that, man, just a very relaxing week. I do want to give a little bit of my time here to shout out two of the brothers to the side of me, Mr. Scoobs and Mr. Bobby. They are my accountability buddies. And these motherfuckers make sure it's kind of weird. Like, they help me go and work out, but at the same time, it makes me want to go work out just so I can send a video back to them, be like, yo, man, get it going. You know what I mean? So gentlemen, I want to say thank you. I understand it doesn't take much, but it's definitely dude, if you need it, if you're like myself and you're struggling working out, get yourself a buddy just to even send videos to. Yo, man, I'm going to the gym. Cool. I'm also going. See, you know what I mean?
The naked gym vids are my favorite, though.
Yeah, those are Patreon only, though. We'll save those for later.
I got a few for mine, so just be quiet.
Dude,
but wait, real quick, since you touched on John.
Yo, buddy.
How is your goal going, by the way? Your goal?
Pretty good. I'm down to 323, and I started at 347. My goal right now, my first goal is buddy of mine's actually getting all screen accurate part 4 Freddy. So we're gonna do a Freddy versus Jason shoot. So my goal, I got 3 weeks to get down to 3 Hondo. That's what I want to do. That's my first. I think it's doable.
It's doable.
Yeah. I don't think that's crazy out of the realm. But so yeah. Hopefully we'll get some sweet fucking pics and share it with all you guys in like the upcoming weeks. October, I'm guessing, is gonna be like really when everything happens. So I feel that gives me the full month. Not that bad. But
real quick, want to send a shout out to Hector and Michael in the chat. What's up? What's going on, fellas?
What's up, gentlemen? We are not ignoring you by any means.
No, not at all.
But shall we discuss what we are here to discuss today, gentlemen?
Yes, we should.
Yeah.
And we are discussing 2009 Stan Helsing. Now, whose pick was this?
That would be mine.
Yeah, this was a Johnny D pick right here.
Now, I should explain why I picked this movie for this entire podcast is because we were asked to pick one comedy.
Yes.
And I decided to scrape the bottom.
So, and you did. You fucking did. But this, man. So, we're going to do the plot rundown right now. So, it's Halloween night. And a slacker video clerk, Stan Helsing, along with his insanely sexy ex-girlfriend, best buddy, and exotic dancer / massage therapist.
No, she was a dancer. Now she's a therapist.
Detours into a town cursed by the biggest monsters in movie history. Freddy, Jason, Pinhead, Leatherface, Chucky, and Michael Myers. A parody movie of popular horror franchises.
Take it away, Bob.
All right, let me do this for you, boys. Directed by Bozenga. He also did scary movies Soul Plane and Turistas. Am I saying that right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've never seen Turistas.
It was also written by Bozenga, produced by Bozenga and Devin Delap. And what do we have going on here? For starring Steve Howey, also in Reba and Shameless as Stan Helsing, Diora Braid and Texas Chainsaw: The Beginning and Wedding Crashers as Nadine, Kenan Thompson, the great Kenan Thompson,
the great
SNL, all that. Kenan as Nick, movie Awkward as
awesome. We are Bobby. You are stroking out hard.
Yeah,
buddy.
we are losing Bobby here.
Yeah,
Bobby, refresh. Bobby, refresh. Here, I'm gonna boo him out.
You want to take it, Chad?
Yeah.
Chad,
let's see. Desi Lydic from 9/17 movie and Awkward as Mia. Leslie Nielsen, the legend from Naked Gun, Airplane, and Scary Movie 3 and 4 is Kay. Travis McDonald, he was in Warcraft and In the Name of the King, which was a Dungeon Siege movie, as Hitcher. Chad Krawchuk from Man of Steel and Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice as Sully. Darren Moore, who starred in The 100 and Dark Angel, both TV series on the CW, I believe, and Fox, as Crazy. Jeremy Crittenden of Star Trek Discovery and Taken, the TV series, not the movie, as the Altar Boy. Jeff Golka from The X-Files and Once Upon a Time as Lucky. He was a spoof of Chucky from Child's Play. Yeah.
I know, dude.
Bobby, you want to finish taking it from here? Finish your little segment?
Yep, hold on. Let me get myself back in here because everything had to be rebooted real quick. Where did you leave off of?
I left off with Chucky, so you're on Ken Kerzinger, buddy.
You're still cracking in and out, but you were in the green. Fuck, dude. Bobby, you are cracking out hard, bud.
All right, I'll just take it back again. Okay, so Ken Kerzinger, who played Jason in Freddy vs. Jason, and also from Wrong Turn as Mason, the spoof of the Jason character he played, of course. Let's see, Ben Cotton, he was in Stargate Atlantis and Dead Rising 2 as Freddy, a spoof of Freddy Krueger.
Freddy.
Lee Tishon, he was in The Tooth Fairy with The Rock and the Arrow TV series as Michael Cryers, a spoof of Michael Myers. Twan Holiday from American Mary as Pleatherface, the spoof of Leatherface. And Charles Zuckerman, who was in the Chronicles of Riddick as Needlehead, the spoof of Pinhead from Hellraiser. Music by Ryan Shore. He did the music for Jack Brooks' Monster Slayer. Cinematography by Robert New. He was actually the DP for films like Night of the Creeps, Lionheart, and the original Prom Night.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Kind of a crazy cast in here, dude. Like with
I'm surprised, and like Dior Baird. By the way, Dior Baird, from Texas Chainsaw Massacre at the beginning, she also did a Playboy shoot back shortly after that movie was out.
And
okay, so I need to go look that up.
Yes, you do.
She's blonde. By the way, she's blonde in it.
For science. For science.
No, that's fine.
Got to do it for scientific reasons.
She's usually blonde, actually. If you look up most of her photos, dude, she's not brunette at all. So, which kind of makes me wonder if she was rocking a wig for this one.
Oh no, but she
looked
good
really good. Yeah,
dude. Let me just say that push-up bra was just fucking doing wonders.
She was in Hot Tub Time Machine also, and she's in Cobra Kai.
Was she?
Yeah,
where was she in Hot Tub Time Machine?
She's fucking what's his name's fucking girlfriend when they're in the bar and they make the bet about if
the pearl necklace.
Yes, that's her.
Oh yeah.
And then what's funny is she plays Johnny's ex-wife in Cobra Kai.
Oh no shit. I apologize to especially Heather because I know she's playing new shit. I have yet to watch Cobra Kai, dude. I am just super behind.
You gotta watch it.
I know I'm super behind. I apologize.
You know, it's funny because I distinctly remember us having a conversation about about Cobra Kai and Hot Tub Time Machine, how those two
and
tie
saying
together.
that they're canon. They're canon.
Yeah. Yeah, we had that conversation.
Hot Tub Time Machine and Cobra Kai are canon.
Yep. Now, just the first one, right? We're not considering Hot Tub 2.
No, because she's not in Hot Tub 2.
Okay. I mean, Hot Tub 2 was all right.
It's not Hot Tub 1.
No.
It's not Hot Tub 1, but I would love a Hot Tub 3.
Right, because and that's the sad part about 2 is I actually really enjoy fucking, what's his name there from Parks and Rec? Like he's always.
Oh yeah.
But for some reason, like, I don't know, just that movie just felt like Anchorman 2. It was just too much. But speaking of too much, let's go back to this parody movie. So
okay, so we left off. Edited by Dennis M. Hill, Van Wilder's son-in-law, and Major League. Distributed by Anchor Bay Entertainment. Runtime of 81 little people. Budget of 14 mil. Grossed 1.4 mil. Not good.
Ouch.
No.
Not good.
Ouch. It was still a 1 and a 4, but the decimal kind of makes a difference.
Yeah, it didn't move.
Yeah, a little bit.
Move backwards. Oh, no shit. So we're supposed to have a segment, but Bossman, if you were out there, if you want to hop on in, if not, we can just generally discuss right now. So this was my pick, and I can clearly tell that Chad Daddy has a little disdain on it.
Oh yes,
which is fine. That's fine.
Listen, that's totally fine because this
Brody.
I'm surprised it grows that much.
I agree with Brody.
That's fine. Listen, dude, I know I scraped on this one, but it's so stupid that I just can't stop smiling. The third act totally lacks a little bit. I'll fully admit that.
Yes, but still,
I'm sorry. I completely hated this movie.
Like full out,
full out hated. At the
Really?
end, when it was over, me and the wife looked at each other and she said, "Well, that's an hour and a half. We'll never get back." It was not. Every joke fell flat. There were four bathroom scenes in this movie. I kept count.
The cockroach one.
The cockroach.
So,
Freddy.
Which, by the way, I have to admit, I like that. That scene made me laugh the hardest because they actually had the real Freddy glove for that scene, but then the rest of it's all that fucking, jackknife bullshit.
It's a boy.
It was those two. The scene at the gas station.
Yep.
And when they're going through the house, and there was the cartoon of the demons farting fire.
Oh yeah, farting fire.
Oh
yeah.
But they never actually answered if that technically was a bathroom.
I'm guessing it was.
He said it looked like a bathroom.
It had demons farting fire. It was a bathroom.
It's a bathroom.
I know.
It felt like this movie was written by a 12-year-old. It was not good.
But see, that's why I like it.
I did not laugh at all.
It was like trying to recreate those Scary Movie vibes, because Scary Movie had done, I love the first Scary Movie. Love that movie. It's hilarious.
Okay, funny thing. The only Scary Movie films I liked were 3 and 4.
With Charlie Sheen.
The only ones with
think I saw 4.
3 and 4 were the ones they had Leslie Nielsen, and they were directed by. Hold on. Was it David Zucker? And David Zucker did Airplane. He did Top Secret.
Now you're gonna make me watch 3 and 4.
He did Naked Gun. That's
3 was Signs, right? 3 was all the Signs rip off
Yeah.
shit. Okay,
Signs
I do
in the
remember that
Ring.
one. Yeah. And Eminem's 8 Mile.
Yeah.
Yes.
For me, the only parody films that work like that are from guys like David Zucker, the Abrams boys. This movie was just terrible. It was
fine.
I did not laugh.
yeah.
I didn't like it. I'm sorry, guys.
No. Dude,
No,
you do not
don't
have
be
to
sorry.
No, there's
apologize.
nothing to be
That's why we
sorry
do this.
about here.
That's why
Right.
we do this, because everybody likes different kinds of movies, and so getting everybody's different opinions on this is why we do this. So
Yes.
we're not always gonna like all the movies that are picked. So
No, and especially like, dude, if we ever do the comedy podcast, like that's just also going to show like
yes,
comedy
yes.
levels varies for. I mean, there's smart comedy and there's dumb comedy. I
I
enjoy
like
both,
dumb comedy.
but
I
I'm
love
more of a
dumb
dumb comedy guy. Like
It depends. It depends on the dumb
Now,
comedy.
but like, and with saying that I love dumb comedy, there was just something about this movie that didn't even hit that dumb comedy mark
Right.
for me, And I know you love this movie. I know you do. So I'm not trying to shit on this movie because there was some,
dude. That's
there
why I
was some
picked it.
parts. There were some parts where I was like, hey. But then there was other parts. I was like, God damn, hurry up and end. Like especially when it got to that third act, I was
the
like,
third act
it's
is
still going?
atrocious.
Like what?
Yeah.
The
fuck?
third act is atrocious, and I'll fully fucking admit that because it's like, at least for me, I felt like it had steam in the first and second.
Yeah.
Arguably, it doesn't for everybody. That's fine.
Well, I
But
thought. Go
by
ahead,
the
sorry.
by the third act, dude, like once they left the bar and they actually started getting chased by the monsters, it just kind of was like,
Yeah,
like-
that's a common problem with spoof movies like this. Is it
Correct.
takes it beats like one joke like a dead horse throughout the whole film,
yes,
and that's true for any parody.
I just
That is
I don't
certainly
I don't
true.
know what it is, dude. Maybe I am just a sucker for Keenan and anything he's in. Dude.
Yeah.
Like, that,
Oh,
that
yes.
help- that helps
was
me
great.
ride this train like amazing.
Yeah.
Like, especially when he goes back into the bar and they're like, "Yo, Ted, you go back in." He's like, and I'm like, bro, I would do that 100%. I don't.
I only laughed at one point, and that wasn't even at the movie. That was just because I had a flashback to Keenan in one of my favorite SNL skits, and that's David S. Pumpkins.
Oh my! You know what? There might be a new one coming out this year. You never know.
And
Close to
John,
Halloween.
that scene you're talking about, that is me and a friend of mine. We have done that.
Right? You're like, I'm fucking going in there.
And I would look like, you going in there? It's like, I ain't fucking going in there. It's like,
No.
yeah, you are.
Dude, I don't know, man. Just like the stupid shit. Like, this is my mom's van, but all right,
This is my mama's van.
But like, no, man, this is super fucking lowbrow humor. I will full 100% admit that shit. Hector, you're not wrong, dude.
Yeah,
Keenan is literally the name that rode this movie to anything if it could have in the first.
And Leslie Nielsen for his brief time.
Right.
on
I mean,
For his
you know,
brief,
I-
yeah.
I want to look this up because this has got to be like his last film.
Who? Leslie?
It is.
Leslie Nielsen, he died in November
yeah.
2010.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So
hold
he
on,
went
let me-
out
pretty
rocking
sure
a
this is one of
bra
his
as
last.
K.
Now, when I initially watched this movie, the very first time I remember watching this movie, I watched it because of Steve Howie. And the only reason I knew who he was because I don't give a shit what anybody says. I loved Reba. I loved that damn show. It was one of my favorite shows.
There he is.
There he is.
Yeah.
There he is.
Hey.
I thought
And
we were
now
just going to
it's
get
time.
the voice from above.
For the
No.
boss's breakdown.
Yeah, this movie's fucking shit.
Yeah.
I put more effort into my review, but they clearly didn't into when they made this movie. So, yeah. This movie was ass. Thank you
It
for
was.
recommending it, John.
You're welcome, buddy.
I'll be back next week for Beyond Reanimator. Yeah, I'm basking in my neon glow right now from the
Yeah,
Pussy
look, he looks
Palestine.
so chill and relaxed.
Look at that.
It looks,
He looks
beautiful.
very relaxed, dude.
He
And
does.
Look in the Coke Zero, bro. Or was it
Fucking
Zero
majestic.
Sugar?
That's that new Coke one.
Yeah, I was
They've
gonna
been
say the black
advertising
label
it.
throws me off a little bit.
Yeah.
Loving the Nightmare
You-
4 poster.
You guys appreciate the new setup or what?
The
I
new
am,
setup is
yes,
beautiful.
absolutely.
I love it. Love it.
I want to just chill on that couch, dude. Like,
Right?
It looks very cozy.
That is a casting couch, by the way.
I was
just
gonna
about to
say,
say that looks like a
I've never
couch you get a
seen one.
happy ending on.
Bring the
How do you think we all got on the show?
Yeah, right. Everybody had.
Honestly, hey, never mind.
Yeah, so as this ranks with parody films, this, as John would say, this is the bottom of the barrel. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the scary movie films as it is. When it comes to comedy films, I like my characters, and I like my Jim Carreys and that sorts of things. But this tries way too hard and fails on every fucking point of it. I get where they were going, but it was like, nah, dude, that's not funny. Like, quit trying so fucking hard. You know,
To me, I think where it could have been better is if they didn't go so crazy over the top of the actual like.
I think what could have been better is if this genre never existed in the first place.
Now,
parodies?
what if we went with older
Parodies
parodies,
or
such
horror
as like
parodies?
Spaceballs,
Horror
like,
parodies like this and Scary
horror-
Movie.
Okay, that's
Yes, I agree there.
because I was gonna say like Spaceballs to me is like one of the top parody movies.
Oh,
in my
yes.
book. Like so I don't know how you would feel personally on that.
I could.
feel like
I
Mel
would-
Brooks has-
Okay, Mel Brooks is a
wouldn't
little
call-
different.
Right,
Yeah.
Mel Brooks is a
Those
whole
aren't-
different
those aren't-
craft. I get
Those
it.
aren't true parodies.
Young Frankenstein, if you want to
Fair.
call that a horror parody, you can, but I think that's
you
a
know
whole.
I
That's a
never
completely
even thought
different
about that
thing.
as a horror parody. I guess, yeah.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
That would have been a really good one to review. That one might have to go next year.
Okay, modern horror parody films should not exist. There we go.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
I agree.
okay, I could agree.
And I
with
think
that.
that's why we don't see them
Especially-
anymore, right? Like,
Well, yeah, especially when everything is based after this is Scary Movie. This is what this is what this is what everyone expects. This is the the formula. This is the baseline of what horror parody is, and you can clearly see that here because a lot of the jokes and sketches are played out just like the Scary Movie films do, and I think that really hampers this film from really becoming more than it should ever really could be, and that's because it follows so closely to that formula that's already established and never kind of tries to develop its own style and stand out from the pack.
fair enough. All right.
That's this
definitely
week's
agreeable.
Boss's Breakdown. I'll be back next week with Beyond Reanimator. Is that what it is?
I believe so. Yes.
Yes.
sir.
Yeah.
yeah.
He's gonna do rats and shit. That's gonna be cool. Bye-bye.
All right. Thank you, boss man.
Appreciate it for the boss man.
You know
I
what?
fucking love that.
I'm not
I
gonna
fucking
lie.
love that.
I miss having him here, but that's kind of an awesome segment. And I
It's
really
great,
enjoy
right?
Yes, it is. That
It's
works
great.
perfect for the show.
Oh, speaking of which,
That's all well and good.
Yeah.
Katie's cutting in.
I've been waiting for this one.
Snip fucking snip. Howdy folks, it is DKB here, back for another episode of Gore and More, and this week I'm here to talk to you about Stan Helsing.
He doesn't look happy.
I'm going to keep this
No,
review
he
short and
doesn't,
sweet
no.
this week, and by the end of this review, you're probably going to fucking be hating on me, saying all
No.
kinds of shit.
Never.
Brody doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Brody's a fucking dog. And that's okay, everyone's entitled to their opinion, but this is fucking mine, alright? Let me start off by saying I've never seen this film before. I'd only heard about it. I seen the front cover in the video store one day. Made me want to throw it on the ground and stomp on it. Shit. And then even then I was like, oh, great. It's another one of these scary fucking movies that I bet it's not even going to be fucking at least funny once. And was all right. This film, the humor in this film was so fucking bad. Just, I don't know if it's just me and my humor, but this film sucked balls. Even the acting, the dialogue, just, it's cringe as fuck. Everything about it just frustrated me. And I don't know what fucking possessed me or summoned me to fucking sit there for an hour and a half and watch this film. I fucking struggled. I did it. I should get a medal for it. And to be honest, I nearly gouged my fucking eyes out by the end of this film.
We got to send him a medal then.
Everything
Yeah,
about
we
it,
have to.
cinematography,
I will. I'm going to send him the rocket sucker
just
with balls.
mediocre.
I'm gonna-
Yes. Lighting was just heavily lit fucking
It'll be gold, though.
bullshit. This film fucking frustrates me. And for people to be able to make a film like this, and then you've got people out there struggling with fucking fantastic scripts in the film industry, it has got me fucked how people can actually do this. Like, I bet you it was a Hollywood studio behind it. I don't know. I don't really give a fuck. But it just fucking frustrates me.
You can see the steam coming out of his ears, for God's sakes. Like,
And I do apologise to the person who picked this. I think it was you, Mr. Johnny D. And I respect your
apologies
other
to you.
film choices because you do have fucking shit hot taste, but this film, dude, really rubbed me up the wrong way.
I love you, Brody.
Anyway, that's just me. That's just me. Right. Anyway, Gore fucking score this week is a solid 1.
Wow.
You went higher than I thought he would.
I am so surprised he said 1.
I thought he was going to say
signing up.
5.5.
Hopefully you guys will have me back next week after that little rant. And yeah, I look forward to it. Fingers crossed. Cheers, gentlemen. Enjoy your evening.
He fucking gave it a 1. I am so surprised he gave it a fucking 1.
That is by far my favorite Brody review right there.
Brody, we love you, but dude,
fucking love you.
Brody's real.
I just want to say, Brody, after the last week's story about the strip club, you always have a home here.
Yes,
definitely.
There's a bed right upstairs for you. Just don't mind me if I come in at night and look at you, okay?
What? Like, I cannot personally be upset with anybody's negative review on this movie because I admit I know how bad it is. But for some reason, I still laugh at it. I think it's just because I have a 6-year-old boy's sense of fucking humor. Like fart jokes make it. I don't know why.
Fart jokes make everything better.
I hate
and that's true. But the fart joke in this one fell really flat when they opened that door and there was farting demons. It was just kind of like, oh
yeah, that did fall flat.
So fart jokes don't always make it better.
I do want a list of Stan's mottos, because I feel like those are excellent to stand behind sometimes.
Get involved is one of them. Go with the flow.
Always
was the other.
There's always someone better for the job.
That was his first one.
That was his first one.
That was the first one.
That's a great one.
It's Schlockbuster.
I'll have to make you a shirt.
I'm not gonna lie though, seeing the weird Blockbuster spot though did kind of make me miss Friday nights at Blockbuster, dude.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Just because
that was the
how
one
busy
thing
it was and shit, dude.
And
like
this movie
came out and shit.
This movie came out in 2009, which was like the very, very ass end of Blockbuster Video.
Yeah.
Yes and no, because I was doing the hardcore DVD service from them.
Yeah, I was
take
still
it back,
going,
and then you get a free rental with that DVD from the. So like they were going pretty strong still at that point. I feel like, I mean,
I'm pretty sure
everywhere.
I'm pretty sure the last one around that was close to me closed in like 2010, 2011.
Oh, really? Ours lasted until about 2013.
Yeah, mine lasted till about the end of 2011, going into 2012.
No shit.
Because when I was in high school, I still went.
Fuck.
We had one Blockbuster here, but it was like way on the other side of town, and I couldn't even tell you when it closed, but I would always go to Hollywood Video, and that one closed a long time before.
Dude, so we had a family video come in after Blockbuster closed, which was really fucking weird. Right. And they still fucking rented porn. Dude, when we found that out, like I was going to the bathroom, and then there was like men's room, woman's room, and a door with a door with a star on it. And I'm like, what the fuck is that, dude? Go in there. It's like, oh, I'm just yelling out, by the way. It's not a solid wall. It's only a half wall. So there's kids and shit out here. Holy shit, there's fucking porn in here. And then I come out, dude. Everybody's staring at me. And I was like, wow, I can't believe you guys still rent porn. Like, I didn't even give a shit, dude. Like, I was just more amazed that I'm like, this is 2013. You guys still doing that shit? Like, fucking free on your phone.
I also had one called Hollywood Video by me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
See, we mostly had. I live in the middle of nowhere, so we mostly had mom and pop stores around here.
Okay, but mom and pop stores, depending, could be some of the most like awesome fucking joints, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because like we had one that had full on like decor in their shit. So like the kids thing, they had a big castle you'd walk into, and the horror section looked like a haunted fucking cabin, and you went in and it was a giant fucking like cave. It was awesome.
Why can't we still have that?
Right, and then. When I was like 6, the Western section turned to porn, so I was really confused when I walked through the swinging doors, and I was like, Westerns? Nope.
Not Westerns.
That was a questioning day for my dad. I was like, Dad, what are those?
Unless you saw Debbie Goes Dallas. Yeah, it was not a Western.
I don't know, man. It was let's see, it been like 96 probably. So, I mean, Debbie Dallas was definitely out by that.
You know, I found something funny out recently about Debbie Does Dallas. Would you believe that movie is actually in the public domain now?
Really?
So
we could review it?
Technically.
Patreon review, new show?
Well, we were talking about, it stems from, us talking about, possibly you're, doing live streams of movies. And I was like, okay, what movies are in the public domain? And I was like, Debbie Does Dallas is public domain.
It's a hell of a movie to be
I need to
public
ask, is there
domain.
any other adult films in public domain?
I don't think there are very many, but that is definitely one of them.
I mean, Debbie Does
That's
Dallas is a
interesting.
classic, but you can't go wrong with Deep Throat if you can get that one too.
or wait, no, or Anal Party 3. I heard that's a good one too.
Oh, speaking of anal roughage, Chad, should we go behind the scenes here? And
I will give you what I found.
I'm sure you found like 2
not
sentences.
much. Okay,
Keenan was
so
paid the most.
Ken Kerzinger is the only actor in the movie who'd previously portrayed a horror movie character in the past. He played Jason in Freddy vs. Jason, and in this movie he plays Mason, a spoof of Jason.
Mason. I want to see him dress that shit.
Mason Voorhees. Mason Voorhees.
Voorhees.
Kenan Thompson wears a Superman spoof costume in the movie. He previously done so while playing Super Dude on All That.
That's right.
That's right. Super Dude.
There was Super Dude, and what was the other? What was Cal? He was Repairman. That's right.
Repairman, man.
The director of the film also plays the gay porn director for Cornhole Pictures in the movie.
All right, one of my favorite.
Lube on the bag.
One of my favorite lines is when he walks in. He goes, "His cock is green."
So I gotta say, why? I wish they kind of explained a little bit more why Stan sniffs everything in the fucking movie. Like he does it all the time. I'm like, why? Like, bleh.
Well, maybe it's like one of his.
Probably to make it
senses.
uncomfortable. Who knows?
I mean, he even did it with the taxi phone. Like he got done, he's just like, just hung it up. I'm like,
Yeah, he did.
Sorry, randomly.
No, that's cool.
Anyway, what else?
Stan is wearing a Bruce Campbell 08 shirt during the scene, explaining
Did I freeze?
What?
What's up?
Nothing.
Huh?
Sorry.
No. Yeah, in the flashback scene, he's wearing a Bruce Campbell 08 shirt, explaining why they broke up.
Oh wow!
You didn't notice that?
No,
I noticed it right. I noticed it right away.
I did not notice.
No shit.
Now I gotta go watch it again.
Under his flannel, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Now I gotta look, dude, because I only recognize I always saw the flannel, really. Huh? No shit.
You can't it's not like fully open, like you can see this part of it, but you can tell it's definitely supposed to say Bruce Campbell.
No shit. Awesome.
Mm-hmm. In China, the film was marketed as the 5th scary movie due to the similarity with the franchise.
I can see that.
Yeah, understandable.
From thumb to pinky finger, Freddy's glove contains a toothbrush, lipstick, nail clippers, a bottle opener, and a corkscrew.
You know, that wouldn't be a bad glove to have around now that you
check
say
out
that.
this one.
It's a Swiss Army glove.
I love how his autograph is "Sweet Dreams" in big print.
Yeah, right. It's super tight. And what wasn't that a Charlie Brown sweater too? I was going with. Okay,
yes,
yeah. and a Flava Flav clock that always says bedtime.
And you can't forget the grill. The grill.
Yeah, that's right. And then fucking dude, I almost want to see somebody do cosplay of these parody characters. It'll never happen unless I do it myself. But
I mean, I would do one with you, but oh my god!
All right, so if we're ever together, we can work that out.
I'll do the Michael Myers and hand out the flyers while I'm smiling.
Be
look at that movie.
what was his actual name again? I can't even. I don't.
Wait, is it?
All I know is he was rocking a fucking
Michael
yarmulke.
Cryers.
Yeah,
Michael Cryers.
Yeah. What was with the yarmulke? That's kind of anti-Semitic, isn't it?
Right?
I don't know.
That's okay. Another thing with problem from being from 2009. Nobody gives a shit in 2000.
Yeah, nobody gives a shit.
2000 to 2010. Yeah. Nobody gives a fuck about your feelings. We don't care. It's all funny. Everything was on the table. Nothing was. It was bad choices. I'm not gonna.
And then you go back and watch The Little Rascals, and you really found out they definitely didn't give a fuck. That's another story. That's a different story. Continue on.
The name of the bar is Carpenter's after John Carpenter.
Yeah, saw that.
When Stan and the husband of the hippie meet, they go back and forth with his name, calling him Van, which was his character's name on Reba.
Reba, yep.
Was it?
Yep, his name was Van. Yep.
I gotta say, I've never watched Reba, unfortunately.
I mean, I've watched a couple of episodes, but I'm not.
Or Shameless, so I also haven't seen him on
Shameless is a great show.
Yeah, I've heard good things.
I only watched Shameless to see what's her name.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
My problem with Reba, the TV series, was I could never figure out who was hotter, Reba or her daughter.
Both. That's like
Reba's fine.
Dude. Even now, Reba. Now, I literally just said that the other day. I would still smash Reba.
Yeah.
Reba, if you're out there listening,
if you're out there listening, you're
that
next.
show was post Tremors, correct?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Way
very much
way,
post
way.
Tremors.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, and finally, Stan Helsing was panned by critics. It holds a rating of 14% rotten on Rotten Tomatoes based on 21 reviews, with an average rating of 2.63 out of 10. Robert Abele wrote in LA Times, writer-director Bo Zenga's way with jokes is no different than that of a 5-year-old pointing at dog poop, who grows into a teenager tethering in underwear, who becomes a middle-aged rain-coated misogynist. Like garlic, holy water, and silver bullets for our mythic evildoers, Stan Helsing is a surefire repellent to any good time.
That is some bullshit. Watch this while you're high.
And the Toronto Star panned the film, calling it so unfunny it's scary, noting that Zenga was the same hack who thought it would be hilarious to exploit every vulgar racial stereotype in the dismal Soul Plane.
Damn.
I didn't see.
Yeah, Soul Plane was pretty bad.
I like Soul Plane.
No.
I'm not saying I love that. Okay, I'm not gonna say I love that movie, but I
Right.
laughed at that fucking movie.
I'd never seen it. I just remember the previews, and I just remember the plane hopping up and down on the runway.
And Snoop Dogg was like one of the best parts of the whole fucking movie, like hands down. But that was a fucking ridiculous movie, nonetheless.
So that is everything I got.
That was a great way to end it, though, buddy. I like
yes, it certainly was.
I just noticed what Brody said in the chat.
Right?
I mean,
for the audio listeners, it's Reba and Tremors.
I mean, it also now speaking of Reba, that just makes me wish a young Dolly Parton was still with us.
Oh, Dolly Parton. Man,
I'm gonna just sign out of here.
No,
for the next 20 minutes.
I think I'd take Reba. I'd still take Reba.
A young Dolly over Reba? I don't know. Young Dolly. I don't know.
Reba over young Dolly. Yeah.
I don't know. That's a tough one for me.
I'd have to. I don't know. I honestly can't weigh in on that one.
That's another. That's another show.
Wait, that's a different question. Totally.
That's not. That has nothing to do with the next ones we got going here.
Yeah, that's right. Speaking of questions, gentlemen, what format did you watch this, or how was the format, and where did you watch this?
DVD, baby.
Really?
I will be happy and proud to say yes. I bought the DVD, and
you must have bought the one copy that Brody did not smash.
Right?
And you know something? If you come to my house, Brody, I'm gonna show it to you, and you're gonna deal with it.
Ooh, yeah.
Damn.
Zip. The wife and I actually had an argument because she's like, "Oh, we have this on DVD." I'm like, "I never owned this movie." She's like, "Yes, you did." I'm like, "What do you want to bet?" She's like, "Nothing." I was like, "Yeah, because you know I'm right." But yeah, after 15 minutes, all of a sudden she's like, "Wait." She's like, "I was thinking of Hot Fuzz." I'm like, "How the fuck did you fuck up Hot Fuzz?"
What?
With Stan Helsing? And then we started watching Stan Helsing. She's like, "Wait a minute. This isn't about zombies." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" She's like, "What's the one with the dude from Hot Fuzz?" I was like, "That's Shaun of the Dead."
Oh, that's totally different.
Wow.
Guys, I just got a message from the boss. He says there's at least 30 porns in public domain.
Oh my god!
That's why he put porn and more in the chat right here.
Oh, I would I'd be down for that show. Just saying.
Yeah, me too.
You just got to love the fact that he actually took the time to look that up too.
Oh, fuck it!
I watched it on Amazon Prime, but I didn't pay for it. I watched the free version they had.
I watched the free version on Redbox, and it was with ads, and I thought the ads were more entertaining than the film.
Yes, there was an ad. There was ads in the ones I watched on Amazon Prime, and it was a song about a dog named Cat, and it was very entertaining.
All right. I'm going to look that up now when we're done after this.
To answer Michael's question, have we reviewed Dead Alive, Brain Dead? Not yet.
No, we have not. And by the way, hello, Michael. I forgot to say hello before. I shot with him this weekend. I forgot that as well.
Oh, nice.
Oh, right on.
Awesome.
Those pictures will be up soon.
Oh, fucking A. All right. Dish of the film.
Oh, God. I don't know. I kind of want to say almost a priest guy just because
Wait, are you
No.
sure you're not a priest? I'm almost a
So
priest.
close, so
I'm
close.
Stan.
So close.
Stan was the douche of the
Actually,
movie.
yeah, Stan
I don't-
was the douche.
Yeah, he
He's
really
supposed to be but even what solidified him as the douche of the movie for me was when they do the flashback of the breakup. That right there
Oh my
made him
God.
the douche of the fucking movie.
That
for
shit
me.
was fucking hilarious.
Wait,
So
all right, now wait a minute. Let's be real for 1 second on that scene. How many of us here would have been him in that scene?
I don't think I would have walked over a baby that fell.
Well, no,
Just
all right,
saying.
no, not that, but like, let's just say, like,
Gonna
in a
be
younger
so
version of
hungry
anybody
that
here,
you-
I could see one of us.
I think as far as the bartender getting robbed, yeah, that would have been me. I'm like, nope, not getting involved.
Right.
That would've been me.
Okay, I'll give you that one. But all the other ones I would have helped on. I would have picked the baby up.
Well,
And
I'll
given
pick
the guy the
baby up.
Heimlich maneuver, yeah.
After I laughed, I would have picked the
Yes.
baby up.
Yes.
I love the dude with the Heimlich maneuver, and he's like, "Nah, man, I just got some."
He's
food.
like, no, I just got my food.
So I'm gonna have to agree though. Probably Stan is the biggest douche.
Yeah, Stan's definitely the douche.
He is the douche of the film.
Oh,
Favorite kill?
Well, the only ones that got killed were the monsters.
Yeah.
I actually liked Pinhead's out of all of them because he actually had some blood.
Well, didn't the security guard, wasn't he a corpse or something?
Yeah,
But
but
he
we
came
didn't
back
see,
at the end.
we
Oh,
didn't
that's right,
see him.
that's right.
We didn't see
Yeah.
him die. He just ended up a corpse, so that was a really weird one.
But he was fine by the end, so I don't. I
He's a
just
ghost?
assumed that was part. I think it was a part of the curse of the town. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what I.
Not a bit of it made any sense.
You're right. Only the monsters kind of.
Yeah, only the monsters died. Yeah.
Okay,
Weddy got ran away. Michael and Jason got fucking eaten by the dog.
Okay, we got we kind of skipped over anybody's question, but I do have a question. Now I think about it.
Yeah.
They talked several times about the town being cursed, but they never said what the curse was, did they?
They just said it was cursed by fire and that it was cursed by the monster, or because they
I
had
think it's
monsters.
because the
That's all
whole
it
the
was.
whole town burned and then they rebuilt on it, something like.
But they didn't say what the curse was.
No,
Yeah,
no,
all-
there was
All
no
I thought the
exact
curse
curse.
was is that they had monsters protect their town or something like that. Like that's all I took it as.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Like an old
too.
school like Frankenstein kind of idea, but just really bad.
Very
Just
bad.
Extremely bad.
But the
Yeah.
monsters weren't confined to the town because they were at the video
Right.
store looking for Stan Helsing. So
They're sniffing them out. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. I mean,
I know
I didn't really think deep
There's
enough.
a reason
we're,
this
we're
movie
overthinking
made.
it.
There's a
There's a
movie
reason
this-
why it's
Yes, it
Yeah.
only
Decimal
made
point
1.4 million.
yeah.
now. Wait a minute. If there was an explanation of curse, that's 2.4 million. Just saying.
Had
Oh,
it been written
boy.
a little bit better.
That's 3.4 million.
There you go.
Favorite kill, dude. I don't.
I just went with Pinhead because he was the only one that was a legitimate like kill, smish it all into his head.
You know what? I'm gonna go with fucked up Paul Giamatti.
Okay,
You look terrible.
I'll agree with you on that one.
My favorite kill was the dog and
that
that
an
whole
ass?
scene that occurred when they ran over the dog.
Oh yeah, the poor pup.
Was that supposed to? Okay, was that supposed to be allude to like Cujo or more Pet Cemetery? I was kind of.
I would say Pet Cemetery.
I would say
because
Pet
he-
I
Cemetery
thought it
'cause
was.
it comes
I
back.
thought it was going to be Pet Cemetery, but they made it into more like a Frankenweenie kind of.
Yeah,
thing.
because he had like fucking
Yeah.
bolts in his head and shit, dude. So like, I was
Yeah.
like, all right. I was like, yeah, all right.
Onward.
Yeah.
Let's not get deep into that one.
Best scene, if any, for Chad.
when the credits rolled,
Oh, but
and anytime there was a commercial.
right. I say the huge fucking just random shots of tits didn't do anything for you.
They were upside down.
They
was
were
my-
still there.
upside
That
down
was the
titties.
best scene. The best scene was the vampire fucking strippers
And
Yeah,
the fact that they got walked out on in their own fantasy.
in their own
Man!
fantasy.
And I love
Yes.
the little like Ghostbuster-esque kind of quote. It's obviously not the same, but it's pretty much like, yo, if somebody asks you if you're a god, you say
Yeah.
Next time somebody asks you, the answer is yes.
yes.
It ruined my sequence. That is definitely my favorite scene.
That was a very nice scene. I don't know if it was my favorite though. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to say like maybe the dream sequence area where they got to Fweddy's house. I have to say
Yeah.
it was stupid, but I don't know. At least I was like, yeah, they did a little bit more with that character than anybody else. Because like Michael Myers was like Jeepers Creepers hideout. Like that was fucking
Yeah. My favorite scene, and you see the MILF and the kid with the Chucky doll.
Oh, there's a doll miming a blowjob and smacking his ass.
He's over there like, what MILF? What blowjob?
I'm sorry, man. That doll really freaked me out. All right. So let's see. Did the opening scene hook you in?
No.
Nope.
I mean, when I first watched it, I was like, "Hey, video store, cool." Tell us about it.
I mean,
it obviously had
it
to
was
hook.
title card, and then it was just movie. So I don't even know if I guess would opening scene be that whole thing in the Schlockbuster? I guess
the Schlockbuster.
Okay, so you hooked me in with the whole. I see you're a fan of the Kobe Bryant position. That made me chuckle a little bit.
Yo, Brody,
yes.
For those of you who don't see this, the audio listeners, Brody has the comment from the movie "Your pussy in the pipe."
A little higher.
That's my friend. No, that's my friend.
Well, now,
I should have grabbed your legs.
Back to the Shockbuster scene. The guy, I watched The Notebook last night and I liked it. Oh, you liked it? I'm watching tonight.
Yeah,
there would definitely be some people who would be like, "Oh, get it."
I mean, yeah, possibly. All right. So, most attractive character.
The 3 vampire hookers.
I'm gonna have to go with Leslie Nielsen. Just kidding.
Oh, he's a runner-up. No, I'll take the 3 vampire strippers.
I mean, they were quite delish.
I'm going with Deoria Baird.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with the other girl actually.
Mia.
I love brunettes. I love brunettes. Like
Steve, I'm right there with you, dude.
You put a blonde, and a brunette together. I'm gonna always go brunette. I don't know why. I just.
Steve, why do you think I went with 3?
I have to say I would Chad Daddy on this one only because Mia's character is such a stupid whore. Like, especially when he grabs the whip and she's like, "I don't know how this is gonna help, but all right." Like, that's the kind of woman you need for a weekend sometimes. You know what I mean?
Sometimes. Nah, I stick with the 3.
They were very Ginger and Marianne.
Oh yeah.
Good. Oh, yeah. Okay, I can see that.
Good way to put it. Good way to put it.
Michael, thank you for joining us. By the way.
Did the score set the mood?
I mean, it was karaoke, so no.
Hey, karaoke fucking rules.
I'm sure it does. I'm just saying karaoke was.
But in this movie,
they didn't even do YMCA right. They did a parody of YMCA. That's not karaoke.
Hey, Stan.
Karaoke. That's karaoke.
It's karaoke. It's a new word.
That's right.
What was the best song?
Johnny Cash, Fire.
Ring of Fire, baby.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Agreed.
We're not really partial with fires. That's our whole town burned down. I thought that was Michael Cera. I'm not gonna lie. The first time
So
I saw
did I,
that, dude. And the whole time I wanted it to be Michael Cera, but it fucking.
He's great value, Michael Cera.
He is, and I think the Almost Priest is great value. Andy Samberg.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
Sweet Justin. Fucking A. So, favorite character.
Leslie Nielsen.
Keenan.
Teddy.
That's a toss-up, man, because I enjoy them both. But Teddy, at least you get to ride with it the whole film, so I feel like
Leslie.
Okay, I'll agree with you. It's hard to go against Keenan, so yeah.
Right, like especially the shit he keeps just pulling out of his fucking underwear, dude. My emergency stash. Was it scary? No.
Really? I thought it was immensely terrifying.
What's scary is how this movie even got made.
Fair.
Listen, let's just be real. Cornhole Pictures is a real thing. That's how the movie got made. They changed it up. That's how it got made.
There you go.
Pictures.
That's how they got the budget. Yep.
There's lube on the bag.
Smells it.
What's that smell? It's a combination of baby oil and poo. You have to smell that before. Does it hold up today? Did it hold up in 2009?
No. Nope.
Unanimous.
Nope.
By the way, this was my third actual time watching this. I did watch it when it first came out, and sometime in the middle there, like a year or two ago. I remember. But
how was the acting?
Terrible.
I mean,
terrible.
I mean, for what everybody did, it worked. But
Keenan was
would
good,
would I give you top notch? Of course not. I wouldn't even give you bottom notch.
Once again, not to quote myself, but scraping the bottom of the barrel. Oh shit!
This isn't great value. This is below great value.
This is like the old school back in the day when you got food stamps and you had to go get that fucking white label. Now, you boys may not know what I'm talking about, but that white label government cheese, that's what this was.
Word.
I agree with what
sometimes, man.
I know exactly what he means.
What Heather said in the comments, slightly less than mediocre. I agree with that. And yes, always brunettes or redhead, Heather.
Oh, redhead.
Whoa, Bobby.
I'm gonna have to go with the brunette thing for me.
Yeah.
I gotta go with the.
I mean, I love my brunettes, but if you got
good
good
looking
looking,
for this, I feel like, dude,
Yeah.
Mia definitely for me, but I think it was.
Oh,
more
in
character.
general, yeah, I would go
in general.
redhead, brunette, then blonde. Yeah.
I mean, listen, I love my brunettes, but if the hair looks good, I'm happy.
I don't know what it is about blondes too, but I feel like the scoop stat is just something that's like brunette. I don't know. I feel like it's just what's going to come with it. I guess
Redhead.
Maybe you know.
Redhead first.
Fiery.
We need to put that needs to be a category on porn and more. Continuing on.
So I think the only thing I could say about cinematography was the actual shout out. I thought was funny. He was like, "Hey, I feel this is a perfect time for a reverse POV shot."
Yeah,
in the tunnel.
Yes.
Because I was like, all right,
that's about it.
Yeah. Other than that, no, this was generic as fuck.
I don't even
like. There was just static shots and just
like the boss man would say, it's poop town.
Yeah.
There's nothing special.
It smells just like that movie set, dude. It's just
everything looked like a set.
Baby
Everything
oil
looked like a
and
set.
poop.
It's baby oil and poop, and his cock is green. Remember that.
Did you like the premise?
Nope.
I say Chad already says he hates these the parody style movies. So
I'm not. If it was done better, I would not be against it because, like I said, I love stupid movies. I do. But this one just didn't do it for me.
Fair enough.
I agree, and it's because, like TJ and Brody both said, everything after Scary Movie just tried too hard to be like Scary Movie.
Yeah. Yep.
Right. But I feel like there's a weird. I feel like it was because whoever made Scary Movie, they all split off and they were like, "Yo, we're all going to take this formula with us." So every movie they did, anytime you see that same like cover where it's just who everybody's in the movie and do like. It's more than just hero, like superhero movie did it. I fucking watched that, and that was worse than this.
Yeah,
really,
that was bad.
It gets worse,
bro.
Yes,
I watched superhero movie because it was Drake Bell, and I was like, yo, man, like that was when he was still voicing Spider-Man, so I thought it was kind of funny that he was playing some weird bullshit like parody.
Dragonfly.
Yeah, it was so bad, dude, so bad. Like they just ripped off Spider-Man 1 and 2 pretty much, and like Fantastic Four, but. Even cheesier than this, if that makes any sense.
It does.
Like it's not Velveeta, baby. It's
government cheese.
It's Famunda.
Yeah, it's Famunda. All right.
Oh yeah,
it's below government, dude.
So recycle, rewind, or remake.
Recycle it, bury it with a shovel, and then bury the shovel.
What are you gonna bury the shovel with?
I hate
a bigger shovel.
I'll probably rewind this in another like 5 years.
Nope.
I will say this.
Dog.
I mean,
fine.
I will say the same thing. I'll probably end up rewinding it, but that's like if I'm sitting at home at night and I'm like, yeah, okay, why not? Sure.
This is the movie I put on right before I try to go to sleep, but I'm still just like watching something.
I'm gonna have to go recycle. I'm gonna have to go recycle because I won't ever watch this unless I have to again.
Fair enough.
I'll put this on when I'm really drunk.
This is like a movie you want to put on when you're sitting around watching a bunch of movies with your friends and you want everybody to go home.
I tell you what, if I ever do LSD again, I will fucking watch this movie.
Can I give you a suggestion?
Yes.
Don't watch Evil Dead 2.
Oh, no.
Just speaking from Big Johnny D's personal experiences. Don't watch Evil Dead 2 ever when you are that fucked up.
And don't ever watch Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Didn't you tell us that story at Steel City Con?
I did, dude. That was it wasn't LSD, it was shrooms.
That was it,
but it was on the PS3, and the PS3, if anybody had it or remembers at least, when you paused the movie, it did a light fluctuation so you wouldn't get screen burning. All right, cool. I'm like a quarter fucking deep on shrooms, dude. So I'm like feeling pretty good. And we're like, hey, let's pause the movie and go outside. Well, we forgot we were watching the fucking movie, and it was paused when Ash literally just turned to a deadite like again. And it was like when his face popped up like this. Dude, it was freaking everybody out except for me, because I'm like, this looks fucking awesome. Because it looked like his face was like fucking like just tweaking out, and everybody's like, dude, you need to either turn this on or turn this off, because this
for me it was going from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure to Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, because Excellent Adventure was awesome. Bogus Journey, when they got to hell, was not awesome. No, I could feel myself going, whoa, and I was like, oh shit. Yeah, so
awesome. All righty, gentlemen.
All right, fellas. So rating. Let's
Chad
do
Daddy
this.
started off.
Brody was being generous. I'm giving it a 0.5.
0.5 it is. All righty. Scuba.
I'm gonna give it a 1.
1. Mr. Amone.
1.1.
1.1. I'm gonna give it a solid 2.
Just be an asshole.
Oh, we got a new winner. We got a new winner.
So that we got, new winner. Ding, 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 ding.
Say that.
1.15.
Oh,
we go.
Wow.
1.2.
No, wait. No. Wasn't Cabin Fever 2 1.1?
I thought it was 1.2.
Wait. Are we rounding
1.1?
up?
It is 1.1. Cabin Fever 2 was 1.1. It's still the bottom
so
of the
that was
barrel.
still pretty. That was really bad though.
That was really bad, but at
Now I
least
need
it
to
had
watch
Party
it.
Cop.
I
It
need
had
to
Party
watch
Cop
it to
and-
make sure to see how shitty that movie is.
Dude, if I
It's
could
bad.
just give
It's
you the
bad.
5 minutes with Party Cop and Cousin, that's all you need to see. And that literally was funnier than this movie for you guys, at least.
Yeah.
Look for that. Just see if you can find that part
Find that
itself
scene
and watch
All
it.
right, I'll look it up.
Just,
I'll look
I
it
don't
up.
want to tell you what Cuz does, but it's just so
Oh my
unbelievable
God.
hilarious.
Yes. All right. So that is a 1.2. Oh, man.
Yeah, I don't know either, Brody. I don't know how this beat Cabin Fever 2.
Brody, it's okay, honey. Don't worry. We'll stroke the beard.
It's John. John gave it a 2. That's why.
I don't, like I said, I know it's bad and it still makes me laugh.
It's terrible.
I can't help it.
Terrible.
All right, so what do we have going on next week?
Yeah.
Well,
What do we got?
next week I can't guarantee it gets any better because I have not seen Beyond Reanimator.
Actually,
Oh, it's going to get better.
I've heard a mixed bag.
Wait, you have seen it, Bob?
No, but it's going
Okay.
to get better than what it is
Because
now, is what I'm
pretty
saying.
sure out of all of us on the Gore and More crew, and I can't speak for Brody because I haven't talked to him, I think Boss Man's the only one who's actually seen this film.
Yeah, because I've never seen it.
This one I have
I
not
have
seen.
also never seen it. And where did we say? I know we looked it up
I
last
think it's
week.
on. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's on Tubi. Hold on one second.
I believe it is. And I'm looking right
Reanimator.
Boom,
Tubi.
2003 film. Tubi, yep. And
It's on
Pluto.
Tubi, Pluto, Vudu. It's on everything free. So
Yeah.
probably have to watch it with ads, but I can live with that.
All right.
Brody said it'll be a 5-star movie after watching the last 2 weeks.
He has seen
3
it too.
weeks. 3
Okay.
weeks.
So Brody and Bossman have seen this.
He's right.
Awesome.
He is right. 3 weeks.
It's been 3 weeks because Ghost Boat wasn't much better.
Hey, I am gonna watch Death Ship just so we can compare and contrast at some point.
I feel like we all
I want
did.
to see.
Actually, no. Death Ship is. I'm not gonna. Death Ship is actually good.
Oh, you
I
have
watched
seen
the
that.
preview. It looks cool.
I'll have to check that shit out.
Just read. Listen. Just read about it, and you'll be like, "Oh, this actually sounds good." It's actually a pretty decent movie.
I think it's basically, the movie you wanted Ghost Boat to be. That's what we're gonna call it.
Ghost
now,
Boat.
Ghost Boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Ghost Boat from now on.
The Ghost Boat.
On the Ghost Boat.
So I feel like I should say, Gorehounds, we apologized last week for going to almost the 2-hour limit.
Yeah,
we did not mean to go Snyder Cut by any means. And I'd also like to say, if you like the new format of the show, let us know. Please
Yes.
be vocal on it. And
Reach out to all of us and let us know.
Because everything, things can still be
We can
tweaked
tweak,
here and
yeah.
there. Yeah. So do you like the trailer placement? Let us all know.
Please.
Reach out to any of us, Bossman, Brody, the Project Louder Facebook page or Gore and More discussion page.
We would love
Gentlemen,
to hear
other
from
than
you.
that, is there anything else you guys need or want to talk about? Is there anything good on the horror end?
At the
I do want to throw this out there. I mentioned it in the chat last night, and I just thought this was hilarious that me and the wife were sitting here watching the ass end of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 last night on the USA Network. And during a commercial break, they showed an ad for Chucky.
This is sci-fi Chucky, right?
Sci-fi Chucky, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And
When's
that looks
dropping?
Looks easy. Looks good.
October. It's mid-October. I don't remember the exact day.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it just seemed like really funny to see, a very
I still want them to incorporate Buddy into the fucking Chucky series.
That would be
Wait,
cool.
my buddy?
That would.
No, Buddy,
The Buddy from the
Buddy
remake.
from
Oh.
I would love to see a face-off between those
about
two
that.
because our Chucky, and I say our Chucky because that's the Chucky we grew up with, would totally fucking wreck that Chucky.
I just liked whoever said the idea of just him turning around like, what the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? He would be like, who the he would just be like,
Now,
fuck this shit.
I have to admit, yes, I love old school 1,000 times more, but I was not upset with the remake.
I liked it.
I
liked it.
I found it very interesting due to the fact of AI and the way that we're going now.
It makes sense.
It makes sense.
Like,
it does.
Yeah.
It plays off actual fears that people have now.
Yes, it does.
Oh, go watch Candyman if you haven't seen it.
Ooh, yes.
I
guys,
did.
both of you saw that, right?
I loved it.
I had mixed things about it. That's just me. Listen, I don't trounce anybody. I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's terrible, but for me, it was like,
No,
I think there were certain things that were missed.
Is this coming from being a big fan of the original or not such a big fan of the original?
I'm a big fan of the original.
Okay. Well, I remember when we reviewed it, we were all a little
change.
different.
They did change a lot of stuff.
And that's where I was like,
and I was okay with it. I
mean,
was okay with the new elements that they added to it, though. That's what made it okay for me.
All right, I mean, I'm not giving anything. I'm okay with it, but I think you took a huge thing away from the original, and you might know what I'm already talking about. That,
yeah.
And I'm not saying that it wasn't bad. You took something huge away that made the first one very standing out.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay, so the boss man would like me to mention a few things. There is announced this week. There is the Krampus Naughty Cut coming from
yes,
which is announced by Scream Factory today. That will be in 4K, and it does not have the original cut of the movie included with it. You literally just get the Naughty Cut.
Oh, now that's going to be cool.
That drops sometime in November, I believe. We've also, let's see, the Amityville box set release. Don't remember exactly which films were in it. I know, was it two separate box sets?
I thought it was two, and then wasn't it?
It looks like he sent.
Yeah, there was one that was 1 through 4, and then there was one that
then
had the newer movies.
Yeah, which was anything after the house, right?
Yes,
this is boss man's territory for sure.
Yeah,
it certainly is.
I'm not sure. The ones that we've watched on here are literally the only ones I've seen. And I've seen parts of 3, which we are watching that later this year.
Are we?
Yes.
Yes.
Give me a minute here to pull up. I closed.
Oh my god! Notes. Yeah, we are September 27th.
I have to watch the clock
coming
one.
Up.
I have to watch the clock one because you guys said it was
really good.
So.
It's really good, Bobby.
That's what I've heard. We also have the. They also released today the special bonuses for the Halloween 5 4K that Scream Factory is also putting out that has the deleted scenes. I wish they would be incorporated back into the film, but we're getting to see them, so that's something.
And somebody will cut them together eventually.
Yeah, somebody's going to do a Snyder cut of it.
I mean, listen, if they did it with the producer's cut of 6. Eventually, someone will do this with 5.
Yeah.
Nice. Yo, did you see what else?
I don't know, because
today?
the producer's cut of Halloween 6 always existed. When it was still out in theaters, that the videotape of that was circulating the convention circuits. I got a copy of it too.
Yeah, I still have my original too.
Oh shit!
So I've actually never seen the full theatrical version. I've only ever seen the producer's cut of it.
Oh shit! I think I've only seen the theatrical.
Oh, the producer's cut is so much better. So
it's of the two, it's a much better film. But even then, they wanted to change things, but not the way they were made.
And they definitely had to completely change the ending because Donald Pleasance died before the film even came out.
Yeah,
sad noises.
And also, there was supposed to be a lot more carnage.
Yes,
there was supposed.
Speaking
to be
of carnage, I'm sad that got pushed back till next year. Motherfuckers.
Yeah,
shit looks so good, dude.
So that got pushed back. Morbius got pushed back again because it got Morbius's release
But
date.
why did they get
Spider-Man.
pushed back?
Because they're gonna add Spider-Man.
Are they though?
They fucking better, goddammit, at
I
this point.
certainly
Why not?
hope so.
They have to be doing
Listen,
something big.
If they're
They
doing
have to
multiverse,
be.
they could easily just bring back one of the other two Spider-Men that they actually own.
Or both.
Totally fucking do
So-
it. We could have Toby fighting fucking Morbius.
I heard a rumor that of course, you know, they're all rumors at this point, but that the only way that Tobey Maguire would come back for this movie is if there was a part 4.
If they fucking give us Campbell as fucking Mysterio, I will cream my jeans, dude. Holy shit.
I'd be okay, and I was just saying that I would be okay with a Spider-Man 4 with Tobey Maguire that takes place in a completely different universe than the MCU, which is fucking fine with me.
Go back to the Sonyverse. That's fine.
The nice thing about that is they could kill him off and bring on Miles Morales, and Sony could continue their Spider-Man verse with Miles.
Easily. Yeah.
That would be a fantastic
And
way.
then that's
to do
how
it.
you can bring in Venom and everything else, because you got all your Sony characters, and now you're finally bringing back your Sony Spider-Man into the fray, which would make sense for a lot of people. But
It would work out beautifully.
yeah, dude.
But that's for another podcast.
Yes, that's a
And
whole.
speaking
nother
of
thing.
other podcasts, I got to say the last thing that dropped today was the new Mortal Kombat Battle of the Realms, which I'll be buying later.
Nice.
So expect a new episode from Brody and I, because I'm gonna make his ass watch it too. Well, I say make, but he'll watch it.
Yeah.
I'll
Like
be
he
like,
really got to
Brody,
twist his arm.
watch that. He'll be like,
Oh,
let's
Brody
do it.
did watch the fight with me last night. I made a little room on Facebook, and we watched the Jake Paul and Tyrone Woodley fight last night.
I just read about it, and I'm like, thank God I did.
I was okay. I didn't even know what you. I just saw you were watching a fight, so I didn't know who it was. But
Yeah,
how'd that go?
it didn't go the way I wanted it to go, but
Not
fucking Woodley
surprised.
rocked Jake Paul's ass. Like
Not-
he rocked his ass.
Not surprised.
Right. Fair enough. But all right, gentlemen, I'm gonna say I think that's about it.
I would say so.
All righty. So I'll start us off. Thank you for watching Goremore, everybody. Hope you enjoy yourself. This is your Fluff Master Supreme, Big Johnny D, saying see you later.
This is your Dark Lord of Knowledge, Chad Daddy, saying join us next week for a much better film.
Ooh.
This is your Killing Machine, Bobby Amone, saying I can't really fucking argue with that. So we'll see you next week.
And this is your host with the ghost, Scuba Steve, saying, "See you later, motherfuckers."